everybody. I hope you're doing really well, that you're healthy and joyful. I'm here to do Aries December Tarot 2025. I'll be using Major Arcana, Waite Smith, Osho Zen Tarot, and I'll do one clarification. Woman Oracle, Les Amours de Marlowe for the Love. I'll go through the decans, first, second, and third with I Am Shadow and Light and Prism. And at the end, I'll be using my brand new tarot, Dancing in the Dark. It's a lovely tarot, and I'm so in love with it. All right, let's do it, Aries. I hope you're doing really good, guys, and winter season, fall season was just fine for you. Major Arcana for the energies of December. Then recent past, near future. And we're talking about 3 weeks, 3 months, and sometimes 3 years. Osho Zen Tarot to check consciously what's going on. Oh boy, there's a bug. Consciously what's going on, unconsciously what's going on. And I'll do one clarification towards the end. And the Woman Oracle to see what is the challenge of December and the outcome. Alrighty, Aries, let's do it. I forgot one thing, Aries. If you do speak French or understand French, which is not a problem anymore on this platform because they are dubbing every single video, I do have a French channel and it's free. There's no commercial, and it's not a copy and paste of this channel. So it's absolutely complimentary if you go there and check the readings. Okay? All right. So Aries, let's do it. You have the Magician. Yeah. All right. So in the recent past, let's start with the recent past. I think you had a lot on your plate and you had to make some decisions. Okay. And we're not talking about salt and pepper. We're talking about some very big decision, probably creating your future. And here the Magician is here to like, okay, we have all the tools in the world. What can we do? Find solutions. Now, because you are Aries, because your element is fire, because you're very impulsive and very passionate, you need to slow down also, because the down of the Magician is literally getting tired and wasting your energy on shit that you should not be doing. That is said, there's no sugarcoating on my channel. Okay. So that's, that's pretty much what's going on here. And in the near future, you have the Six of Pentacles. So you really want collaboration, work progress, group progress, all that good jazz. But here we go again. If you're not careful, you can really make the wrong decisions. So it's all about decision, December, Aries. Okay? If you want to, for example, stop to produce something and you're like, okay, how am I going to do that? I don't want to do it physically, like the realm of the reality, you don't want to do it, but at the same time you know that it was a bunch of a chunk of income, and so you're like, oh shoot, should I stop or not? So it's really some very important decisions in December. All right, consciously, here we go. Libra, the balance again, the harmony again. Yep. So consciously, you have to harmonize. You need to make some decisions to find some solution and harmonize and have a beautiful equilibrium. This is exactly consciously what you're at in your brain. And it is exactly that. And I think also the fact that you are not going to give up. This is really for December, guys, because I have the feeling that stuff went a little slower than usual, or it's going slow. And because of your fire element, you're just like, what? You know? And it's like, no. Slow the F down. It's going to come. But, you know, November, December are weird month because, and it's exactly like January, February, those are weird months because we're ending a year and we're beginning a year. And it's sort of like the marathon or trying to get ready for a race or some sort. You know what I mean? So it's very interesting. Unconsciously, Scorpio, transformation. December, you know, November was Scorpio season. October, November. So it's still here. The energies are still here no matter what. You know, Aries, go check if you have your Venus or your Neptune in Scorpio. Okay? And go check if you have your Mercury or your rising in Libra. Okay? So unconsciously, you know that there's a total transformation coming up. Okay? If it hasn't started yet, it's coming. But you're scared. You're scared to lose your grip on things that you used to do, on things, because especially if you have an offer of moving, it could be somewhere else, it could be absolutely overseas, and someone is offering to you to move overseas, and you're like, oh shoot, what do I do now? You know, I wanted this so bad, and now I'm just like, oops. You know, so yeah. All right, the challenge and the outcome. All right, so your challenge is to be a little bit more flexible, a little less rigid. That's your challenge. And I'm not surprised. That's exactly what I was telling you about this place. Maybe if you have an offer to go overseas and now you're scared, now you're freaking out, you know? So that's your challenge for December. All right, let me clarify why you have that Six of Pentacles. And then the outcome, well, it's a natural one. Introspection. There you go. Yep. You got to work on introspection. Virgo also. Maybe you have your Mercury in Virgo or your Mars in Virgo. Double check, Aries, okay? Let me know in the commentary. It actually does help my channel to grow. So it's free. Oh boy, double Scorpio. Here we go. Yeah, total transformation. Yeah, that's it. So the outcome of you have to do an introspection. It's because you are either surrounded by people that are wearing masks or you are wearing a mask. To be nice with people, to not hurt them verbally, to not say anything that could hurt them, you know, whatever. And to protect you also. But here's the subject. The subject is really to be able to leave the past in the past, to create a nourishing compost to keep on going. You don't go on a hike without water, do you? Are you? Without snacks, especially if you know that the hike is going to be 4 hours, okay? So this is exactly what it is here. And your challenge is to be flexible. Of course it is. And what you really want is to exist. It's beautiful. And it goes back to Venus with Libra, you know, in the consciousness. It's really cool, guys. Very, very cool. All right, let's do the decans. First, second, and third. And if you are on a cusp, you have 6 messages instead of 3. Yeah. All right, Aries. First, decan, second, and third. And then after the decans, we'll do the love. And of course, guys, if you do want to have information with and for your natal chart, who you are, who were you, and all that jazz, you can check the calendar to see if there's a day of the month when you can have a session with me, and the link is next to my channel. You click the link and you can navigate my website. Okay, all right. Or you can go in the about section also. Okay, and I'll see you in December for a session with me. You will not regret it. There's even commentaries of people that had session with me. All right, first decan. Don't be discouraged. Always believe in your dreams. If they call you weird or a failure, ignore them and keep on going. You are free, they are not. And frustration. Well, you're frustrated because what I just explained earlier, your fire element, impulsion, desire, cardinal sign, you just want to go, go, go. And it's like, no, you need to slow down. So, of course, if people tell you, well, you know, you need to slow down, and you might take it the wrong way and be like, well, what? No, I'm ready. I need to go. You know, it's the emperor, you know. And here, they're telling you, don't get frustrated because someone is going to close the door or say no. It's you know, things happen for a reason, guys. You know that. And I have the feeling also that you have a few people that are probably judging who you are or what you want to do or your activity or whatever. But do not have those people spoiled the moment, spoiled what you want to do. Don't be discouraged. Always believe in your dreams, Aries. Okay? All right, second decan. There's no right or wrong way. You are not alone, and love. Well, first of all, love for yourself. Love for yourself is crucial. That's the base. Okay. Now, you're not alone. It means that I have the feeling that you're not asking for help at all because you think that asking for help is a weakness. Weakness. But it's not. Au contraire, it means that you know exactly what you want. So you're not insecure about what you want. You know, maturity and all that stuff. And it, you know, it's just that how it comes out of your mouth. That's the most important. And there's no right or wrong way. You can take one path and you have an obstacle. Well, guess what? You go to the other one and you take another path. You know what I mean? It's no big deal. Third decan. When you will cross the threshold, the door will close behind you and you will have left hell behind. We are not here on earth to roll our thumbs. Okay. So, I think third decan, you're in a sort of a situation that is not necessarily good for you. But for some XYZ reason, there's a higher power energy that is here. And you're protected. So, you need to cut a cord with this nasty, unhealthy, you know, thing going on, and continue on your journey, on your path, and what you want to do. Because I have the feeling that there's a bunch of energies that are not supporting you at all, and that's not cool. Just saying. All right, the love, here we go. Les amours de Marlowe, the love. Let's see. If you're looking for love, Aries. If you are looking for love. Well, if you're looking for love, you are going to listen to yourself. Because I have the feeling that you're meeting always the same type of people, you know, profile. And you know also inside of you that you need to listen, you need to observe. Actions speak louder than words, you know that. And also be determined to harmonize, to have a good equilibrium. Even on a date, it's really important. If you notice that the person is drinking more than you, or you're not even drinking and they drink, but they drink like half of a bottle of wine or the entire bottle because they are nervous, don't judge right off the bat. Have a second date, like a coffee date this time. You know what I mean? So you need to harmonize everything and try to figure out and give a second chance at least. Okay. I'm not talking about third, fourth, no, a second chance. And switch the environment, to see if this person is still, because if this person is an alcoholic, you'll know, because the second date you're gonna do coffee dates a little earlier, and then, or maybe a walk or something. So if they're alcoholic, they're gonna be cranky, they're gonna be grumpy, it's maybe shaking, so you'll know. Okay. If you're in a relationship, Aries, all right, if you're in a relationship, well, it's doing really well. Yeah, you guys are like, woohoo, fire de la noche. And what I like about those three cards also, if you're in a relationship, is that you are absolutely communicating, you're expressing yourself. And I think even like in bed, it's gonna be amazing because you're totally like in the flirt and the passion and really grooving in there. Oh my god, this is so cool. All right, if you're single and happy, Aries, and December, it's like, okay, let's get warm. Let's get warm. All right. If you're single and happy, let's see if you're really happy, Aries. Well, yeah. Okay, so this is really cool. You're absolutely taking accountability with the fact that you do want to be single, okay? And you are going to express yourself. You are going to express yourself. Maybe you guys are going to spend 2 days together or 3 days together, but you don't care, that's the way it is. We had fun and that's it. I don't want to be in a relationship with you. I don't want to get married tomorrow. You know what I mean? So that's really cool because you take accountability and you express yourself and you keeping, what you want to do in life. So kudos to you. Okay. All right. Let's finish with, I absolutely fall in love with this deck, Dancing in the Dark Tarot. It's amazing. The only thing is that I can't show you all the cards because there are like a bunch of cards where they are naked and we can't show that on the platform anymore. So here we go. So 2 cards and I look at the back of the deck. So it's 3 cards really. All right, Aries. Oh my god, I did 3 cards. Okay, I'm not even listening to myself when I talk. Woohoo. Well, let's see the... Yeah, okay. All right, let me see here if I can show you some cards. They're so gorgeous. Actually, yes, I do. I can. All right, so you are... Wow, it's very interesting. Yeah. There's Taurus here in the house. Let's see if you have your Mars or Mercury in Taurus, okay? So, in December, there's no doubt. You are at a crossroad. You really need to make a decision. And like I told you, it's not a light subject. It's really, okay, it's not a light subject. And you really need to express yourself with what you really want. End of the story. But at the same time, I think you're in denial regarding a particular situation. And that situation I told you about, this is about people around you, but also what you are capable of. Because like I was telling you, if there's an offer of a job overseas, you were so excited about that and all of a sudden you're scared shitless. So this is going to be very important. And in December, I would even suggest to be an opportunist, but a healthy one. Okay? No manipulation, no, crazy stuff. No. Healthy, we are all opportunists. Okay? This is not a default. It's how you are going to be opportunist, healthy or unhealthy. Okay? But beautiful, beautiful December tarot, Aries. I love it. Don't forget, my channel is free. My French channel is free also. It's not a copy and paste. And don't forget to go check my astrology collection exclusive. And there's a bunch of sign. I am remaking Aries and Taurus, so you need to be patient. But because you have different planet placement, I'm sure that, there's some other signs that are very interesting for you. And of course, there's a lot of playlists also on my channel, so knock yourself out. I'll see you soon, Aries. Ciao.